Colorado High School Activities Association basketball is on 1010 KSIR and on the World Wide Web at KSIR.com. This afternoon from Eaton High School, it's the opening round of the Class 3A Girls State Basketball Tournament. As the Brush Bead Diggers will take on the Faith Christian Eagles, I'm John Beltran. The Bead Diggers go into this game with a 13-9 record. Came in 5th place in that Patriot League tournament. Faith Christian at 16-6 out of the Metro. And they are the higher seed. Faith Christian the 12th seed. The Bead Diggers are seeded 21st. And let's get to the Bead Diggers starting lineup. Brought to you by Cargill Beef, committed to feeding the world in a responsible way by reducing environmental impact and improving products and processes in the process. Learn about Cargill's story of commitment at cargill.com. The Bead Diggers will be going with Mariah Brown and Shelby Wooliver, two seniors in the backcourt. Lauren Berg, a junior, along with fellow junior Callie Bills in the center, senior Emma Mortensen. Coached by Bill Nichols. Bead Diggers wearing their road maroons. They're the designated road team because they're the lower seed. Faith Christian in their home whites with the maroon lettering. Coached by Brian Wall. Go with Maddie Morrison, a 5'7 junior. 5'3 junior Amanda Lopez. And then the big players, Carson Cambier, a 5'9 senior. 5'7 junior Hannah Cook and 5'10 sophomore Christina Garaskova. And Garaskova will jump center against Emma Mortensen. Opening tip brought to you by Buildings by Design. Get the quality you deserve in your building with Buildings by Design. The tip is controlled by the Bead Diggers. Here's Mariah Brown on the outside right to Wooliver. Dribbling right baseline against Morrison. Cut off by Morrison. Looking down low. Lobs it. Down low to Mortensen. Banks and scores. Emma Mortensen scores. 15 seconds into the game. In the backcourt, Lopez feeds Morrison. Now into the front court, Garaskova in the left corner. Back out to Lopez on the outside right to Morrison. Over to Lopez. Lopez against Brown. Now to Garaskova in the left corner. Holding the basketball, looking down low. Lopez straight away. Now to Morrison. In the right corner with the basketball, Cambier. Cross court to Lopez. Dribbles left baseline. The left-handed runner's off the back of the rim. And the ball is controlled over there. Nice rebound by Hannah Cook as Faith Christian resets. Morrison near the top. She threw it away over the head of Amanda Lopez out of bounds. Bead Digger basketball leading 2-0 on Mortensen's banker. They'll throw it in with backcourt pressure along the side. Yeah, the Bead Diggers have got to keep the turnovers at a minimum. There's the lob in towards Wooliver, and she threw it away. Intercepted by Garaskova. That's exactly what I was talking about. I think you need 15 or less to win this game. Bounce pass inside to Cook. She banks and scores with the left hand. Hannah Cook has tied the game at 2. Backcourt pressure again being applied. Berg into the front court to Bills. It's a 3-on-2. Right baseline to Brown. 15-footer. Yes, for Mariah Brown. Nice looking shot by the senior. 4-2 Bead Diggers. 6:43 to go in the opening quarter. Front court pass over the hand of Hannah Cook out of bounds, and Faith Christian has committed a turnover. Bead Diggers to throw it in with constant pressure being applied by Faith Christian. Mortensen in the backcourt lobs it to Brown. Brown will break the press. Front court pass to Wooliver. Left baseline, little 7-footer is off the back of the rim, but Bills chases down the rebound. Her shot is up and no good, and the rebound by Berg. She misses, and the rebound now is taken away by Cook. Way too many chances, and the Bead Diggers could not convert. So the other way. Here comes Faith Christian on the outside right. Morrison, 15-foot rainbow is banked and no good. And the rebound to Emma Mortensen, a brush. The Bead Diggers maintain a 4-2 lead. 6:07 to go in the opening quarter in this opening round 3A Girls State Basketball Tournament game. Bills on the outside left, harassed by Cook and fouled by Hannah Cook. First foul on either side. And to throw it in three-quarters court fashion along the side will be Shelby Wooliver. Wooliver looking, lobs it down low to Berg. She banks and scores. What a beautiful pass. That was about a 50-foot pass by Wooliver, and it was perfect. That is the makings of a quarterback. 6-2 the other way. Garaskova puts it up off the bottom of the backboard. Then Cook misses as she's fouled. She'll go to the line. And the foul was committed over there by Callie Bills. And Garaskova to shoot. Check that. Cook to shoot 2. She's already grabbed 3 rebounds in the early going. And the free throw by Hannah Cook is in the air, and that's perfect. She scored all the points for Faith Christian. Northeast Colorado's locally owned hometown savings and loan with locations in Fort Morgan and Brush. Equitable savings and loan with financial solutions for you. Second free throw is in. Brush 6, Faith Christian 4. Baseball pass is caught by Brown in the front court. Fakes a 3, bounce pass down low for Bills, turns, and then her pass is batted out of bounds by Lopez, intended for Mortensen. Beat-Diggers retain possession up by 2 with 5:41 to go in the opening quarter. And Brown to throw it in. Looking, lobs it at the free throw line for Berg. Outside right to Brown. Steps in. Looks down low. At the free throw line for Berg. Right corner for Wooliver. Dribbles to her left. Picked up over there by Morrison. Bounce pass to Brown behind the three-point line. Fakes the 3. The pass to the right baseline taken by Wooliver. She drives, cut off, then she dribbled the ball off her foot out of bounds. And the Beat-Diggers commit their second turnover of the opening quarter. And they'll apply some light pressure. Morrison to throw it in. I think these teams are evenly matched, even though Faith Christian is the better record and the higher seed. Garaskova in the front court. Jump pass to Lopez on the outside left. Lopez kicks it back out to Morrison. Dribble the ball off her foot. The ball is loose, still loose. Picked up by Morrison. Back out to Garaskova. Cross court to Lopez behind the three-point line. Lobs it at the top for Morrison. On the outside right to Garaskova. Dribbles to her left, cut off over there. Feeds it back out to Maddie Morrison. We've got 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Brush 6, Faith Christian 4. Left corner, 3 in the airs off the back of the rim. Callie Bills grabs the rebound as Cambier missed the shot. Second rebound for Bills. Into the front court is Wooliver. Outside left for Brown. Dribbles to her right, feeds it at the top for Berg. Berg down low, baseball pass poked out of bounds. A risky pass. The Beat-Diggers got a break that it went off of Cambier. And to throw it in will be Brown. Yeah, there was no opening there. Brush just caught a break. Brown to trigger it in. Looking. Lobs it towards Mortensen. The ball is batted out of bounds by Morrison of Faith Christian. The Beat-Diggers got another break. That was an errant pass. Now they got to do a little bit better job of getting it in. Wooliver is going to feed it at the top for Berg. On the outside left, Bills. Down low for Mortensen. Dribbles, turns, leans, shoots, misses, and she's fouled. Excellent move by Mortensen. She cannot take any prisoners, so to speak, tonight. She's their big senior down low. And the foul was committed by Cambier. That'll be the second foul committed by Faith Christian. And to the line is Emma Mortensen. And the senior delivers, and it barely got to the rim. Pulled the string on that one. You need your vehicle and farm equipment to be in top shape, so make sure you take care of them at Central Auto Parts, your local Napa store. The second free throw is in and out. And the rebound controlled by Cook, her fourth, so 0 for 2 for Mortensen. Here's Cambier, right baseline, all the way, scoops it up and in. She beat 2 Beat-Diggers to the basket. And the game is tied at 6. Mortensen pressured in the backcourt. Over to Bills. Bills has got to watch out from behind. Feeds it front court to Wooliver. 4:19 to go in the opening quarter. Brush 6, Faith Christian 6. On the outside left, Bills with a basketball. Dribbling left baseline, cut off. Looking, bounce pass back out to Berg. At the top for Brown. Brown on the left baseline to Wooliver. Wooliver dribbling to her right, gets a pick from Berg. Bounce pass to Mortensen. Mortensen looking down low. Feeds it left of the lane to Berg. Inside to Wooliver. Her shot is blocked out of bounds by Morrison. Needed a pump fake there, did not do it. And it was an easy block by Maddie Morrison. And the Beat-Diggers, they'll retain possession. Whitney Mount will check in for Callie Bills with under 4 minutes to go in the first, and the game deadlocked at 6. Brown to throw it in. Bounce pass inside to Berg. She got position. She banks and scores. What a beautiful pass again to Lauren Berg. The Beat-Diggers with an 8-6 lead. Long passes thrown out of bounds by Morrison, intended for Cook, who was underneath the basket, but that's turnover number 2 for Faith Christian. And again, they apply the backcourt pressure. Mortensen gets it into Wooliver. Back to Mortensen. Lobs it to Brown. Here's Berg with a basketball in the front court. Beat-Diggers have a 3-on-2. Bounce pass inside, though, is intercepted. A little bit too late. Amanda Lopez takes the ball away. Lopez across the timeline on the outside left, guarded by Brown. Back out to Cambier, left of the lane, left baseline all the way, scoops it up and misses. And the rebound controlled by Wooliver. Watch out from behind. Wooliver is getting careless with the basketball and nearly lost it. She's got to get rid of it. And let's see, do we have a whistle and a foul? And it is a foul against Morrison, but yeah, I don't know what Wooliver was doing there. She maintained the dribble with constant pressure when there were teammates open, but nonetheless, the Beat-Diggers got away with it. Morrison commits her first foul, the team's third, 3/4 court. Shelby to throw it in. Bounce pass right corner for Brown, back out to Wooliver. Wooliver lobs it down low. Mortensen, she banks and scores. Man, Mortensen and Berg have done a great job of getting position, and Shelby Wooliver with another great job of passing. And Wooliver nearly with a steal in the backcourt. The ball is knocked out of bounds by Faith Christian. In fact, it was Lily Zelmer just into the game, and Faith Christian's committed their third turnover that is, and the Beat Diggers with a 10-6 lead. With 3:10 to go, will throw it in. Wooliver gets it into Brown. Brown at the top against Lopez, dribbling to her right, picks up the dribble, lobs it left side to Wooliver. Wooliver down low for Brown, and then Brown had it stripped away. There's a tie-up, and that will go to Faith Christian as Garaskova had the ball, and so did Brown, and the possession arrow was pointing in the Eagles' direction. Garaskova in the backcourt with the basketball. Under 3 minutes to go in the first. The Beat Diggers lead by 4. Here is Cambier, right of the lane, right corner. Wide open three is no good, but the rebound controlled by Zelmer as Makina Long missed it. Then that three is missed by Lopez, and Lauren Berg goes for the rebound. She taps it in there to Shelby Wooliver. Wooliver away with the basketball, middle of the lane. Jump pass is knocked away, intercepted. The other way, here comes Long for Faith Christian, right of the lane. Back out Cambier, wide open three is up and in for Carson Cambier. And the Beat Digger lead is down to 1, 10-9, 2:25 to go in the first. Brown in the backcourt with the basketball. Dribbles into the front court and then dribbled it along the baseline out of bounds. 6 turnovers for Brush. Faith Christian basketball. They can take the lead. Here is Zelmer at the top. Check that. That's Long. Dribbling to her right. Long behind the three-point line. Feeds Lopez on the outside left to Zelmer. Picked up by Berg. The Beat Diggers in a man-to-man right now. Maintaining the dribble is Zelmer. At the top for Garaskova. Guarded by Mortensen. Dribbles left of the lane, but we've got a offensive foul against Lily Zelmer of Faith Christian. That's 4 turnovers. An offensive foul goes as the turnover. With 2:01 to go, now Mortensen to throw it in. And Whitney Mount was wide open a second ago. Bounce pass in the backcourt to Berg. Now feeds Wooliver. Wooliver's double teamed, and she traveled. Ooh. And that looked like she was hit in the process, but the Beat Diggers commit their 7th turnover, and that's something, again, they've got to cut down on. Big time. They do have a 1-point lead with 1:57 to go in the opening quarter. Here's the feed into Garaskova. Garaskova against Mortensen. Dribbles into the lane all the way, and she's fouled. Did she go for the shot? They're going to say she did as she missed. Strong move by Garaskova, and the foul was committed by Mortensen, her first. And the sophomore at 5'10" to the line. She can give Faith Christian the lead. First free throw's in the air, and it's off the back of the rim, no good. Second free throw upcoming for Kristina Garaskova. That one is up, and that one's off the back of the rim, but the long rebound is grabbed by Zelmer. Faith Christian resets. Lopez with the basketball, lobs it to Garaskova. On the outside right to Long, right corner for Cambier. Back out to Garaskova, cross court to Lopez, fakes the three, feeds it left corner for Long. Back out to Zelmer, lobs it to Lopez. Lopez against Maddie Rule checking into the game, left of the lane. Back out to Long, fakes the three, steps in, dribbles towards the top, motions for Garaskova to move. Now to Lopez on the high left, lobs it back out to Long in the lane, puts up a runner off the glass and in. Unconventional, but Long scored. Faith Christian's in a 5-0 run. 11-10 Eagles, 1:15 to go in the opening quarter. Rule into the front court, dribbling into the lane, then stripped. Oh, the Beat Diggers, I think, might have caught a break that looked like all ball. The foul was committed by Amanda Lopez, but the referee says that she got her with a body, so that makes sense. Cammie Sweeney's in for Brush. Maddie Morrison and Hannah Cook check back in for Faith Christian. Lauren Berg is out. The Beat Diggers to throw it in underneath the basket on the offensive end. Rule right baseline. Mortensen shot is up and no good. Rebound to Rule. She dribbles, feeds Wooliver, 10-footer. Yes! Shelby Wooliver scores, and the Beat Diggers have reclaimed the lead. Brush 12, Faith Christian 11, 58 seconds to go. Cambier's got a 1-on-2, middle of the lane, all the way, scoops it up, and she missed it. Rebound to Cook, she banks and scores, and she's fouled, and the Beat Diggers have got to rebound better than that, especially against Hannah Cook. Cook now has 5 rebounds in the game, and Mortensen commits her second. Hannah Cook now with 6 points as well, and Faith Christian has reclaimed the advantage. And Cook to shoot one. Hannah Cook bends, shoots, connects. The Eagles with a 2-point lead, 14-12. And Lauren Berg back into the game will throw it in. Mortensen is out with foul trouble. Feeds Maddie Rule. Lobs it towards Berg. It's intercepted by Morrison. 8th turnover for Brush. And Faith Christian will back it out. Yeah, you don't cut it down on these turnovers. It's going to be a problem. Long back out to Cook. I said 15 or less before the game. They've got 8. And we're not out of the first quarter. Morrison straight away for Long against Mound. Dribbling right of the lane. Kicks it back out to Esther Kim into the game. Over to Cook. On the outside left here, Zelmer. Zelmer against Wooliver. At the top for Kim. 18 seconds to go in the first. Faith Christian leads by a deuce. At the top for Long, right of the lane, double team, back out to Cook. Cook in the lane puts up a wild shot around, and it rattles in. Oh, that was lucky. I mean, it just rattled in. It's 16-12, 4 seconds to go. Here's Sweeney at half court to Rule. She's got to put it up, and Rule puts it up at the buzzer, and it's no good off the glass, and that's the end of the opening quarter. Faith Christian ends the quarter on a 10-2 run. They lead the Bee Diggers 16-12 on 1010 KSIR. And KSIR.com. In this opening round, Class 3A State Tournament girls basketball game, Faith Christian leads Brush 16-12. Let's head to the second quarter. Whitney Mount with the basketball on the outside left at the top for Sweeney. Cross court for Wooliver. She's fouled by Maddie Morrison. That's her second. Faith Christian with 16 fouls. The Bee Diggers have 3. That's the way the Bee Diggers can hurt Faith Christian, by getting them into foul trouble. Wooliver to throw it in three-quarters court. Looking, got to get rid of it. There's a 5-second count. Oh, jeez. 9th turnover for Brush. Yeah, you don't want to look for the perfect pass. There was an opening there to Sweeney. It's Sweeney, Mount, Berg, Wooliver, and Rule for Brush. Cambier with a basketball out there with Garaskova, Morrison, Cook, and Amanda Lopez for Faith Christian. Garaskova dribbles right of the lane, spinning in the lane, feeds it back out. Lopez wide open, 3 is in and out. And the ball is tipped around, and another rebound for Faith Christian. Maddie Morrison grabs it. And there's a steal by Wooliver on the cross pass. Wooliver will lay it up and in! Wooliver scored for the second time. She's got 4 points. 5th turnover for the Eagles. Here's Morrison the other way. Right of the lane, pulls up, banks, and scores. Now the Bee Diggers did not get back on defense. They just exchanged buckets there. The Bee Diggers trail by 4, 18-14, and then Wooliver dribbles the ball along the baseline out of bounds. 10th turnover for Brush. We're nearly a minute into the second quarter. The Bee Diggers are right in this game, but, man, there's way too many turnovers. Garaskova feeds it inside to Cook. She dribbles, she bangs, she misses. Nice defense by Berg, who grabs the rebound. There's the outlet to Rule. Rule across the timeline. Crossover dribble on the high right, looking down low. Feeds it cross court to Wooliver. Wide open 3. She'll take it, she'll miss it. But the rebound to Rule. She dribbles, goes back up, and she scores off the glass. Maddie Rule has scored for the first time. The Bee Diggers to within 2. Faith Christian 18, Brush 16. 6.5 to go in the opening half. Here's Garaskova, left side to Lopez. Lopez nearly dribbled, then pulls up and scores on the left baseline. Little 10-footer for Amanda Lopez. And again, Faith Christian with a 4-point lead, 20-16. Wooliver pressured, feeds Berg. Berg in the backcourt with a basketball. Jump pass off of Sweeney's hand and intercepted by Garaskova. Turnover number 11. Garaskova right of the lane, in the lane, all the way. Scoops it up and in, and a foul on Berg. And Faith Christian has their biggest lead of 6, 22-16, and Garaskova to the line. Now the Bee Diggers have got to cut off that lane, or Garaskova is going to eat them up. Hannah Cook has already done so. Emma Mortensen back in with 2 fouls. And Bee Diggers call a 30-second timeout, brought to you by Greg Mullen at State Farm Insurance, Home Auto Life and Health. State Farm Insurance is there for you and your family. Give Greg Mullen a call, 842-4555. Yeah, you don't want this game to get out of hand by halftime. You're down by 6. And you know that Faith Christian is a pretty disciplined team. The Bee Diggers have not shown that so far, with the 11 turnovers committed. They're on pace right now for about 35, and that's going to get them a big-time loss if they don't control the basketball a little bit more. Garaskova, Cook, Cambier, Zelmer, and Lopez for Faith Christian. Mount, Berg, Mortensen, Wolliver, and now Brown in for Brush. And the free throw is up, and that's off the back of the rim. Nice block out by Wolliver, who grabs her third rebound. Wolliver on the outside left of Brown, steps in. Her shot is up and in! Just inside the three-point line on the left side for Mariah Brown. The Beat Diggers back to within 4, 22-18, 5:52 to go second quarter. On the outside right, Lopez with the basketball, feeds it right corner for Zelmer. Down low in the lane for Cambier, double team, and then the bounce pass was kicked out of bounds by Berg. Faith Christian retains possession. You got to draw some fouls against the Eagles. They've got 16 fouls. You could land on the line for a while. Lopez over to Garaskova, wide open, banks and misses along the left baseline. Cook grabs another rebound. That's already 6. Back out to Cambier. Now Lopez, bounce pass to Cook. She has position. Shot is blocked out of bounds by Berg, and it went off of Cook. Oh, that was beautiful defense by Berg after she got beat to the point. Beat Diggers have the basketball. Mortensen to throw it in. Well, Brown is wide open. Feed it to her. There's the 2 bounce pass to her. Back to Mortensen. Mortensen throws it towards Berg. Beat Diggers have a 4-on-2. Right baseline to Mount in the lane. And Mount turns now double team. She's got to get rid of it. Now she's tied up. That should be Faith Christian ball, and it is. That's why you have got to pass quickly. She held the ball for way too long, and the Beat Diggers did have a 2-person advantage in the front court. Lopez the other way for Faith Christian. 5:15 to go before the break. Faith Christian 22, Brush 18. Garaskova on the high left, back out to Lopez. Feeds it at the top for Lily Zelmer. Free throw line for Cook. She penetrates, she drives, she's fouled. However, she traveled. And I think that's the right call. Faith Christian doesn't like it at all. The fans are booing, but there were a lot of steps before the contact was made. Mortensen to throw it in. Mortensen lobs it towards Wolliver, dribbling along the baseline. Got to get rid of it now. And she does nicely to Mortensen. Mortensen on the outside right to Brown. Bounce pass down low for Mount. She banks and she misses. And the rebound controlled by Lily Zelmer, Faith Christian, her third. Zelmer on the outlet to Lopez. Lopez dribbles left to the lane, nearly stripped by Brown, maintains the dribble, bounce pass inside to Cook. Her shot is blocked by Berg beautifully. Berg away with the basketball, but then she threw it away. The Beat Diggers with turnover number 13. And we've got a timeout, a 30-second timeout called by Faith Christian. The Beat Diggers are starting to get the job done defensively down low. But again, if defense cannot translate into offense and you're just trading baskets, you're not going to close the gap. With 4:35 to go second quarter. And the Beat Diggers trail by 4, 22-18 in this opening round 3A state tournament game. Pete's Farmers Cooperative has been in business since 1915. They are still the small town company that cares about each of their individual customers. Pete's Farmers Cooperative. And Novus Auto Glass, repair and replacement. Novus Auto Glass gets you back on the road. Faith Christian basketball. Leading by 4. And they will throw it in along the side, just beyond midcourt. Cambier into Long. Long at the top, guarded by Mount. Picks up the dribble. Feeds it right side to Cambier against Wolliver. Jump pass in the corner to Garaskova. Mortensen sags at the top. Here is Zelmer dribbling right of the lane. Lost control, got it back, and then her shot is blocked. She gets it right back, and she's fouled by Berg. How many second chances? Too many. Berg with her second foul. Lily Zelmer to the line. The Beat Diggers do have the height advantage, but they're not showing it right now. They do have 11 rebounds, as does Faith Christian. Free throw is in and out. However, Faith Christian has a lot more second chance opportunities here. Second free throw coming up for Lily Zelmer. That's in the air, and that is perfect. 23-18 in the backcourt. Berg throws it to Wolliver. Now to Brown. Brown across the timeline. Watch out for behind, and Brown is nearly stripped. Feeds it right side to Mount. Mount to her left, back out to Wolliver. Wolliver at the top, approaching the 4-minute mark. Rush trailing 23-18. Now to Brown. Brown at the top for Berg. Swings it right side. Mount penetrates. Contact made. She puts it up and around and no good. And then the ball is loose, and it's picked up by Makina Long of Faith Christian. Good look by Mount. It just didn't drop. Here's Cambier the other way with the basketball for the Eagles. They can take their biggest lead. Cambier fakes the three, feeds it left baseline to Zelmer in the lane, back out to Lopez, fakes the three, steps in, 15-footer, back rimmed it, and the rebound on one bounce to Lauren Berger, fourth. The outlet to Brown. Brown across the timeline, towards the top, picked up by Lopez. Brown maintains the dribble. Chest pass, right corner over there to Whitney Mounts. Back out to Berg, swings it left side to Wooliver. Down low, Mortensen wide open, but her shot was blocked by Garaskova. Excellent defense by Garaskova. Here away with the basketball is Lily Zelmer. Out of Cambier, swings it right corner for Zelmer. Back near the top for Long. Well, that was great defense. Mortensen had it wide open, and then Garaskova got it from behind. That could have made it a three-point game. There's a Long three, and that's no good. Missed by Long, and the rebound to Mortensen, a brush. There's the outlet to Wooliver, under 3 minutes to go. Long pass to the wide open Mount. She lost the basketball and tried to save it in, and did to Faith Christian. Yep, she tried to shoot before she had it. Turnover number 14 for the Bee Diggers. Here is Garaskova, back out Cambier, wide open three, in and out. And the ball is loose. Nice rebound there by Whitney Mount, wrestling it away from the Faith Christian Eagle. Mount by herself into the front court. Boy, that was a travel, no call. Then Wooliver misses a three-pointer, and the rebound into the hands of Carson Cambier. Long pass down to Zelmer. Lost control, got it back. Back out to Lopez, straight away to Cambier. Dribbles right to the lane, all the way, banks and scores. The Bee Diggers did not guard her defensively. And then the Bee Diggers throw it away. Lopez with a steal. Back out to Long. Long then puts up a wild shot and misses, and she traveled. Well, she put up the referee put up the sign like there was an actual foul. Faith Christian commits their seventh turnover, but that's half as many as the Bee Diggers. Bee Diggers actually have 15. Maddie Morrison back into the game, as is Hannah Cook. Brush down by 7, 2:06 to go. Maddie Kerr now in for Brush. We're in the second quarter. Morrison has the bounce pass, kicked out of bounds. Oh, she got that foot down low. Morrison did. Morrison throws it into Kerr. Kerr dribbles out of traffic. There's the bounce pass front court to Brown. Brown on the outside left with the basketball. Has a pass poked away, intended for Mortensen, tipped away by Morrison. Man, you're not going to win basketball games playing like this. That's 16 turnovers, 8 in each quarter for the Bee Diggers. They have the talent, but you just can't give the game away. Cook in the lane, nearly tied up, and she was tied up, and then a travel prior to the tie-up. Turnover number 8 for Faith Christian. Mortensen to throw it in. Callie Bills now into the game, over to Kerr. Kerr dribbles out of traffic, then dribbled the ball out of bounds. It's a game of passing, not dribbling. Bill Nichols totally frustrated over there. I don't blame him. Yeah, if you pass it out of traffic, you're going to get buckets. But if you try to dribble it out of traffic, you got to maintain the dribble somehow if you don't find an open teammate. And Faith Christian's doing an excellent job of double teaming once they see the Bee Diggers not passing the basketball. Morrison for Faith Christian on the outside right, guarded by Kerr. Nearly knocked away. Morrison steps in, 10-footer in the air. Is an air ball. Garaskova banks and scores. Garaskova with 4 points. And Faith Christian now leads by 9, 27-18, a minute 20 to go, second quarter. Kerr in the front court on the outside right of the lane. Nearly lost the basketball and did to Maddie Morrison. Morrison with Bills to beat, and she got stripped from behind. Nice defense by the Bee Diggers. Berg with the basketball to Bills. In the backcourt to Kerr. Got to cross the timeline, and Kerr will do that. Kerr against Morrison at the top, picks up the dribble. Feeds it on the high right to Brown. Brown dribbling right baseline. And there's a foul committed by Amanda Lopez. But that's the first foul in a while, because they had 16 fouls with about 4 minutes to go in the second quarter. Now it's 17 fouls with 58 seconds to go before the break. 1-on-1 situation for Mariah Brown. Jenna Scavone in the game for Faith Christian. The free throw is back rimmed. Hannah Cook with a rebound, but then she fell down and she traveled. Faith Christian has committed 10 turnovers in the game, but again, far less than the Bee Digger total of 18. Wooliver to throw it in. Lobs it right baseline for Mortensen. Dribbles to her left, steps in, little 10-footer. Good off the glass. Emma Mortensen could do that all night. She's that talented. She's got 6. The Bee Diggers close to within 7, 27-20. 43 seconds to go before halftime. Cambier on the outside right, feeds Scavone, right corner for Cook. Back out to Lopez. Steps in. Over to Garaskova. Will she take the three? No, she's just looking over there. I think Faith Christian's going to take some air out of the basketball. 25 seconds to go. Garaskova steps into the lane. Jump pass right corner. Lopez wide open three. No good. And the ball is tipped around, and Wolliver has the rebound nicely. Is going to feed Kerr. She's got Mortensen wide open. Kerr puts it up. That's an air ball. Mortensen banks, misses, fouled. Nice job by Emma Mortensen. She will shoot two. She can draw the Bead Diggers to within 5. Foul was committed over there by Amanda Lopez, I believe. Let's see, that's her third. And the free throw by Mortensen is up, and again, she's pulling the string. Looks like she's aiming instead of shooting. And they need those free throws to fall. She's 0 for 3. She bends the knees a little bit more. She shoots, and she did the same thing again. And the ball is knocked out of bounds, and it is off Faith Christian. And the Bead Digger free throw shooting is not good. 0 out of 5, and Mortensen's missed all 4. She's taken. Wolliver to throw it in. Bounce pass into Mortensen. Triple team. And then she was fouled as she went up for the shot. Wow. Man, that Emma Mortensen is not going to be intimidated. Long commits the foul. All right, now. Boy, this hopefully is not getting into her head. 2 more free throws. All she got to do is make one, and that one is off to the right. She is 0 out of 5. It's clearly mental right now because she's been a pretty good free throw shooter. Just make one, you get to within 2 possessions, and she missed that one. And the rebound to Garaskova. Long pass taken by Long. 3 seconds to go. 2, straight away Garaskova. Long 3, yes. By Ristina Garaskova at the buzzer. And Faith Christian has their biggest lead at the break. That was a 5-point turnaround. 2 missed free throws twice by Mortensen, then the 3. Let's head to halftime. It is opening round 3A state tournament game. It's Faith Christian 30, Brush 20 on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. Let's see if the Bead Diggers can put a major dent into this lead. Faith Christian leading 30-20 as we head to the third quarter in this 3A girls state basketball tournament game, the first of 2 games to be played tonight from Eaton and Sheridan coming up at 7 o'clock. Of course, we'll have a second game coming up at 8 o'clock when the Brush boys are in Sterling against Kent Denver. And Michael Murphy will have the call of that one. Christina Garaskova, Hannah Cook, Carson Cambier, Amanda Lopez, and Maddie Morrison step on the court for the Faith Christian Eagles. The Bead Diggers break the huddle with Callie Bills, Emma Mortensen, Mariah Brown, Shelby Wolliver, and Kristen Berg. This is the quarter for Brush. Outscored by 4 in the first quarter, by 6 in the second. They've got to win this quarter or they're pretty much done. It's going to be tough being the lower seed to rally from a double-digit deficit in the fourth. Brown with the basketball. Over to Wolliver. At the top now for Bills. Bills dribbles to her right against Cook. Picks up the dribble. Leans. Lobs it down low for Berg. Off the hand of a Faith Christian Eagle out of bounds. And Brown to throw it in for the Bead Diggers. To the left of the basket in the front court. Brown lobs it on the outside right to Mortensen. Steps in the lane. Bounce pass back out to Wolliver. She falls down. Gets the ball, though. Feeds it to Bills, who's fouled. On the outside left. Fouled over there by Hannah Cook. That is Cook's second. And to throw it in three-quarters court along the side is going to be Shelby Wolliver. Wolliver looks, feeds it down low for Berg. Wide open, banks and scores. What another great pass by Wolliver. That's been an outstanding combination tonight. Berg now with 6. The Bead Diggers draw to within 8, 30-22. Cambier cross court to Lopez. Wide open 3. She'll take it. She'll miss it. And the rebound controlled by Berg of Brush. Berg looks for the outlet and then throws it away to Maddie Morrison. Turnover number 19 for the Bead Diggers. Again, turn defense into offense, not defense into turnovers. Garaskova on the outside left, lobs it cross court, poked away by Bills, taken away by Brown. Bead Diggers have a 2-on-2. Brown bounce pass to Wolliver, goes off a foot, picked up by Mortensen. She leans and scores. Mortensen, a little 7-footer. She's got 8. The Bead Diggers have scored the opening 4 points of the third quarter. They trail by 6, 30-24. Morrison on the outside right baseline to Cook. Down low, Garaskova dribbles, kicks it out. Cambier 3, yes. Carson Cambier scores. She's got 10. The Faith Christian lead is back up to 9, 33-24. 6:33 to go in the third. Wolliver the other way for Brush. Gets a pick from Brown. Dribbling high left towards the left baseline. Cut off over there. Maintains the dribble though. Wolliver looking. Feeds it left corner for Bills. Holds the ball up high. Terrible pass inside. I don't know where she was looking. Mortensen was not even there. Thrown away. Turnover number 20. Here's Morrison, steps in. Shot is up and no good from 16 feet away. Mortensen with a rebound for the Bead Diggers. Her fourth. There's the outlet to Brown. Brown on the outside right to Wolliver. She takes the 3, and that's off the bottom of the backboard. And Hannah Cook has her 8th rebound for Faith Christian. There's the outlet to Cambier under 6 minutes to go, third quarter. Faith Christian 33, Brush 24. Morrison on the outside right to Cambier. Behind that three-point line, right at the free throw line for Garaskova. Down low for Cook. She banks and scores. And Hannah Cook snuck in behind the Bead Digger defense. She's got 11. 5-0 run for the Eagles, offsetting Brush's 4-0 run. Faith Christian with their biggest lead of 11. On the outside left, Bills with the basketball against Cook, dribbling at the free throw line. And then tied up by Cook, and possession arrow is pointing in the direction of Faith Christian. And now Maddie Morrison to throw it in, and the Bead Diggers are now in trouble in this third quarter. They're going to have to do something defensively to create offense. Live in your world and learn in ours at Northeastern. Go to njc.edu. Amanda Lopez at the top for Faith Christian. And she's about 5 feet tall, it looks like, from here. Let's see what she measures out at. 5'3", there's no way. If she's 5'3", then I'm the president. Man, that's the tallest 5'3" I've ever seen. On the outside left, Garaskova with the basketball, and then that bounce pass tipped away but chased down by Lopez. On the outside left, bounce pass down low for Cook. She leans, she bangs, she misses. And nice rebound there by Wolliver, but then there's a whistle. Did she walk? Nope. I think she was fouled. Good job by Shelby Wolliver. And she was fouled by Cook. That's her third. Cook is out. And Lily Zelmer back in for Faith Christian with 4:59 to go in the third. And the Bead Diggers trail by 11. Wolliver the other way. At the top of the basketball. Bounce pass outside right for Brown. Lobs it down low for Wolliver. Her shot is blocked out of bounds by Garaskova. She tried to put up a runner, but Garaskova timed it out perfectly, and Brown to throw it in. Brown lobs it to Mortensen in the corner. Dribbles left of the lane, in the lane, kicks it back out. The Mount 3 is off the back of the rim. Rebound to Berg. She fades and she misses. Wolliver bangs and she misses. And the rebound to Garaskova. Bead Diggers had opportunities, could not convert. The other way, here comes Faith Christian with the basketball. On the outside right is Morrison. Now at the free throw line, Garaskova. Morrison, right baseline shot is around and good. Morrison now with 4. They lead by a baker's dozen. 37-24. And then Mount could not control the basketball, and the cross-court pass stolen away, and Camby lays it up and in. Bead Diggers need a timeout. Brought to you by Greg Mullen at State Farm Insurance. After turnover number 22, they'll take it. 4:08 to go, third quarter. The score, Faith Christian 39, Brush 24. You're listening to the 3A State Girls Basketball Tournament on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. The Bead Diggers have the basketball, down by 15 in the third, 39-24. Wolliver on the outside left to Whitney Mount. Looking down low, dribbles left baseline. Cut off by Zelmer, back out to Berg, straight away for Brown. Dribbles to her left, backs up for a 3. It's off to the left. And the rebound into the hands of Lily Zelmer of Faith Christian, then stolen by Berg, and then she missed the shot. And the ball is loose and taken away by Long. Oh, boy, what a great look, and the Bead Diggers could not convert. Here is Morrison, back out to Long. Now to Zelmer. Zelmer with the basketball to Long straight away. Now to Morrison. Faith Christian will take some time off the clock with 3:25 to go in the third. Leading Brush 39-24. Long on the outside left to Morrison straight away. Morrison now backpedals on the dribble. Steps in outside left to Garaskova. Garaskova dribbles into the lane. Jump pass over to Long. 3 in the air is in and out. And Mortensen grabs the rebound for the Bead Diggers, her 5th. There's the outlet to Wolliver. Wolliver outside right to Brown. Brown dribbles right baseline, puts up a 7-footer. It's no good. Rebound to Berg, banks and scores. I'm telling you, the Beat Diggers could get position all night here, but they've got to stop Faith Christian. 39-26. Morrison steps in, 10-footer, and that's off the bottom of the backboard. And there's a tie for the rebound. Possession arrow should be in the Beat Diggers' direction as Mortensen was tied up by Cambier, and Brush has the basketball. Woolover to throw it in, down by 13 with 2:44 to go in the third. Now you got to come up with about a 6 or 7-0 run here. And there's a terrible pass by Mortensen, intercepted by Cambier at midcourt. In the right corner for Morrison, back out to Long. On the outside left, Garaskova lobs it inside for Long. She banks and scores as she beat Mount to the basket. It's a 15-point lead again for Faith Christian, 41-26. In the left corner, Mount with the basketball. Looking down low, dribbles to her right. And then we've got a 30-second timeout brought to you by Greg Mona State Farm Insurance, 842-4555, called by Bill Nichols. And again, this has to be the quarter for Brush, and they've been outscored 11-6. So you take it quarter by quarter, they're really not getting beaten soundly, but when you add up the quarters, that's where the disparity occurs with a 41-26 Faith Christian lead. The Beat Diggers have shown signs of coming back, but Faith Christian responds every time. Brush drew to within 6, then Faith Christian went on a 5-0 run. Woolover, Berg, Mortensen, Mount, and Brown for Brush. Zelmer, Kim, along with Jessica Blonick, Cambier, and Morrison. Here is Woolover. 3 is off the back of the rim. And the rebound to Blonick, who nearly traveled, and now she's double-teamed. She's got to get rid of it. She bounces it underneath the basket at Cambier. Cambier dribbles by 2, then stripped by Mount, but picks it back up in the front court now to Morrison. Holding the ball on her right hip. 2 minutes to go in the third. On the outside right, Zelmer with the basketball. At the top, Cambier. Wide open 3. She'll take it. She'll make it. Carson Cambier has scored 8 points in the quarter, 15 in the game, and Faith Christian leads by 18. 44-26. Outside right, Woolover lobs it down low. Mortensen double team. Banks and scores, though. Mortensen now at 10. The Beat Diggers trail 44-28. A minute 35 to go, third quarter. Cambier, the Faith Christian. At the top, swings it right side to Morrison. Lobs it right of the lane for Cambier. Right corner for Blonick. Back out to Morrison. Straight away for Kim. Kim against Woolover. In the left corner, here is Blonick with the basketball. Bounce pass back out to Morrison. Straight away for Cambier. Dribbles right of the lane. Jump pass right corner for Zelmer. Back out to Kim. A minute 10 to go in the third. Maddie Morrison. Cross court to Lily Zelmer against Mount. Baseball pass intercepted by Brown. Turnover number 13. Brown across the timeline. Bounce pass to Mount. Left of the lane. Stripped. Got the ball back. Mount leans from 10 and misses. And the ball is loose in the right corner. Saved into Berg. She puts up a 10-footer and she misses. And then Kim had the rebound. And then she's fouled in the backcourt. Foul was committed by Shelby Woolover, her first. Brush has only committed 6 fouls in the entire game. Jenna Scavone checks back in for Faith Christian. Head coach Brian Wall calling out play instructions. And let's see if Faith Christian milks the clock for the rest of the third quarter. We still have 45 seconds to go. I don't know why they would. They lead by such a big margin. It doesn't matter at this point. Zelmer in the right corner. With the basketball back out to Kim. Now here's Blonick. Bounce pass to Zelmer. Now here's Scavone. At the feet of Makina Long. She maintains the dribble back out to Kim. 23 seconds to go. Left corner to Blonick. Dribbles to her right. Chest pass taken away by Scavone. On the outside right to Zelmer. 15 seconds to go. I guess they're going to milk the clock. Blonick behind the three-point line. At the top for Long. On the outside right to Zelmer. 6 seconds to go. Here is Esther Kim. Back out to Zelmer. Right corner Blonick. Shot is up and she missed it from 15 feet away. And that's the end of the third quarter. Faith Christian 44, Brush 28 on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. For the second straight quarter, the Beat Diggers were outscored 14-8 and trail going into the fourth, 44-28 to Faith Christian in this 3A state tournament game of the opening round. Faith Christian basketball, Maddie Morrison has the basketball, and then she threw an elbow right into Maddie Rule. Offensive foul on Morrison. Her third personal, the team's 14th turnover. The Beat Diggers did a better job of controlling the basketball. They had 5 turnovers in that quarter, but they have 23 in the game. Maddie Kerr, left baseline to Mortensen. Dribbles left of the lane. Kicks it back out to Maddie Rule. Rule bounce pass inside to Mortensen. She puts it up and blocked by Garaskova. Garaskova tries to maintain control, and then the ball is thrown off a Beat Digger out of bounds. Well, let's reset. I think I might have said Maddie Kerr earlier. It's Maddie Rule, along with Whitney Mount, Lauren Berg, Emma Mortensen, and Shelby Wooliver. Garaskova in the front court. Over to Morrison. Out there with Hannah Cook, McKenna Long, and Lily Zelmer for Faith Christian. Garaskova looking on the outside left to Long. Long dribbles to her right in the lane. Her floater's up and no, but she's fouled. And the Beat Digger foul was committed by Whitney Mount, and that'll be her first. Neither team took a free throw in the third quarter, and this free throw is in for McKenna Long. She's got 5. Cambier into the game for Lily Zelmer for Faith Christian. Second free throw is up, and that one is off the back of the rim and off to the right as well, and the ball is volleyballed around into the hands of Garaskova. And Faith Christian, nope, she couldn't maintain control. I thought they tried to call a timeout, but she had her foot on the line, so no rebound or turnover there. Beat Digger basketball, and Faith Christian will sag defensively, up by 17. They're checking on Garaskova, but she's okay. So Brush comes the other way with 7:10 to go, down by 17, 45-28. Wooliver at the top, swings it right side to Rule, lobs it down low for Berg, banks, and she misses, but she's fouled. Lauren Berg's actually had a pretty good game with 8 points and 8 rebounds. Garaskova commits her first. The Beat Diggers were 0 out of 7 from the line in the opening half. Now make it 1 out of 8. Lauren Berg drills the first. Free throw upcoming for the junior. That one's up, and that one is around and good. Faith Christian 45, Brush 30. 7 minutes to go in the game. Cambier with the basketball in the front court. Cambier picked up by Wooliver, dribbling to her right. Towards the corner, now towards the baseline. Wooliver cuts her off. Now she picks up the dribble, kicks it back out to Garaskova. Garaskova dribbles right of the lane, and then she's fouled as she drove towards the basket. That'll be the third team foul against the Beat Diggers. And brush foul was committed by Shelby Wooliver, her second. And to throw it in will be Cambier. Lobs to Garaskova, right of the lane, back out to Cook. Fakes that shot, taken by Morrison now. Cross-court pass is intercepted by Maddie Rule. Turnover number 15. Rule lobs it down low for Mount, wide open. Then she missed the shot, and we got a whistle and a foul. I think Wooliver was fouled on the rebound. Yep, that foul was committed. Let's see who committed the foul. I think it was Cook again. It was. That's her fourth. And Maddie Rule to throw it in. The freshman looks, lobs it to Berg at the top. Berg looking down low. Feeds it to Wooliver in the left corner. Lobs it inside to Mortensen. Mortensen double team, banks it in. She muscled her way to the basket. Mortensen now with 12. The Beat Diggers trail 45-32 to Faith Christian with 6:15 to go in the game. They need a massive run to get back into it. Cambier on the outside left, double teamed. Jump pass to Lopez in the game. In the left corner to Garaskova. Garaskova dribbles by 2, feeds it right corner to Zelmer. Back out to Morrison. Cross court to Lopez, dribbling left baseline, stripped by Rule, but she picks it back up. Lopez has it. Then the ball is stripped, and it's picked up by Garaskova. Beat Diggers tightening up that defense. Then Garaskova had the ball stripped, and it's taken away by Rule. Rule with the basketball, and then the ball got loose away from, and then it's missed by Lopez on the shot as Rule could not control the basketball, and Lopez to the line, and she got free for a layup that she missed, but she'll shoot 2. And that was A foul by Lauren Berg. Bee Diggers could have drawn to within 10 with a 3, but the Lopez free throw now is short. Second free throw upcoming. That one's up. That one is around and no good. And the rebound to Berg. That's her 9th rebound. And then the outlet to Wooliver in the front court. Wooliver lost the basketball, got it back. Wooliver looking, lobs it cross court to Rule. Rule steps into the lane. The floater's up and short. And the ball into the hands of Wooliver. She banks it in. Shelby Wooliver with 6 points and 7 rebounds. Brush to within 11. 45-34. They're in a 6-0 run. And then nearly an over and back, but Garaskova crossed midcourt. Garaskova with the basketball over to Lopez. Lopez dribbles left of the lane against Mortensen, puts it up around and no good. Oh, get the rebound. They let Lopez, a 5-foot player, grab the rebound. Morrison banks and misses, and then Lopez grabbed another rebound and it was fouled. Oh, Brush is taking her for granted. You got to block out. Mortensen commits her 3rd. And now Faith Christian taking a timeout. 30-second timeout. Oh, man, Brush should have grabbed one of those 2 rebounds. They could have gone on the other end and cut it to 9 or 8 points instead. It's a 45-34 game with 4:59 to go. Again, they don't need a 6-0 run. They need about a 12-0 run. And that's just to get back into the game. With the winter months right here and actually almost done, make sure your furnace is in good working order. Or when you're thinking of a new furnace, call Bailey Mechanical Heating and Air Conditioning, 522-0471. And Lauren Berg has had a very nice game tonight. Emma Mortensen has been pretty good with 12 points and 5 rebounds. And turnovers have been better for Brush, much better in the second half. Only 6 after 18 in the opening 16 minutes. Lopez to trigger it in. Looking, lobs it outside left. Wooliver poked it away, and I think she was fouled. I think Cambier committed the foul, and she did for Faith Christian on that lob towards Cambier. Wooliver had position. Cambier with her 2nd. Here comes Brush the other way. Wooliver, left corner mount, penetrates left baseline. She spins it. Back out to Wooliver. Wide open 3 is up, and it's well short. And the rebound to Morrison. She's got 1 to beat. Morrison all the way. Banks, misses, fouled by Wooliver. And Morrison to the line to shoot 2 with an 11-point lead for Faith Christian. With 2 locations in Brush and Fort Morgan, Inmeyer Phillips Insurance can help you with their home, car, health, or life insurance questions or needs, and the free throw's no good. Faith Christian's free throw shooting has been pretty bad as well. This one is around and good. The lead is 12. 46-34, 4:38 to go. Mount in the front court with the basketball. Dribbles left baseline, lost it, got it back. Back out to Rule. Over to Wooliver on the high left at the free throw line for Berg. 15-footer, yes. Lauren Berg scores again. And she's got 12 in the game. The Bee Diggers draw to within 10, 46-36. There's the jump pass to Morrison across the timeline, and then she's fouled by Wooliver. That'll be the 17th foul. Bill Nichols thought it was an offensive foul. Wooliver commits her 4th. And Morrison at the stripe. She will shoot 1 and hopefully not a second. Hannah Cook checks in for Lily Zelmer. For the Bee Diggers trailing 46-36. 36, that is. It was 45-28. Moments ago, the Bee Diggers are on an 8-1 run. The free throw is banked in. Are you kidding me? Get out of here with that. He just threw it up there, and it got glass. Second free throw is off the back of the rim. And the rebound to Berg. Berg with a double-double. There's the outlet to Mount. Back out to Brown. Brown dribbling towards the top. Jump pass to Rule. Wide open 3 is up. And in off the glass for Maddie Rule, and the Bee Diggers to within 8. 47-39. This game is not over. 3:57 to go. Cambier in the backcourt with the basketball. Dribbles across the timeline. Dribbles into the lane. Jump pass right corner. Morrison. She takes the 3, and it's off the back of the rim. And the ball is loose. It's picked up by Morrison. She banks and misses. And then Lauren Berg is fouled in the backcourt. She'll go to the line. Maddie Morrison commits her fourth. Now you got to make the free throw. This might be Berg's best game of the season, at least that I've seen, with the 12 points and the 10 rebounds. Huge free throw coming up. That one is up, and it's missed off the back of the rim. And Garaskova grabs the rebound, her fifth for Faith Christian. Still an 8-point game with 3:37 to go. Cambier the other way, jump pass, left corner for Zelmer, back out to Lopez. Lopez straight away for Garaskova. The B-Diggers have not given up whatsoever. Then Maddie Rule with a steal. Rule with the basketball, dribbles right to the lane all the way, and her shot is blocked out of bounds by Garaskova. But the B-Diggers retain possession. Faith Christian has committed 7 turnovers in the second half to 6 for Brush. And the B-Diggers were down by 16 going into the quarter. They've cut that deficit in half. 30-second timeout brought to you by Greg Malton State Farm Insurance, called by the B-Diggers. Trailing 47-39 with 3:24 to go. It'll be a full timeout now, but we'll keep it right here. And the B-Diggers looked lifeless for a while. However, have scored 11 of the last 13 points in the game. They can draw to within 5 with a three-pointer, even though in this game the B-Diggers have nailed just one three-pointer, and that came moments ago from Maddie Rule. And I'm sure Faith Christian is wondering what happened to that huge lead. I figured this game was probably over, but the B-Diggers have come back to draw to within 8. Keep in mind the Brush boys coming up at 8 o'clock. Right here on 1010 and KSIR.com as Michael Murphy will have the call with the Brush and Ken Denver boys. Brown, Mortensen, Berg, Mount, and Rule for Brush. Brown to throw it in the front court. Lobs it towards Berg. She chases it down at the top. Berg swings it left side to Mount. Mount with the basketball, dribbling towards the top. Bounce pass to Brown. Brown looking down low, dribbles to her right, feeds Rule straight away. 3 is off to the right, and the ball is rebounded by Mount, and she missed it. And then the rebound taken by Berg. That's her 11th. B-Diggers reset. With the basketball is Brown. Brown dribbling into the lane. Brown scoops it up and off to the right. She missed it badly. Garaskova grabs the rebound. We've got 2:52 to go. B-Diggers might have to start fouling here. Lopez on the outside left. Down by 8 is Brush. Over to Garaskova. Garaskova picked up by Mortensen. On the outside right, Zelmer. Zelmer against Rule. Dribbles right baseline all the way. And then the shot is blocked from behind by Rule, but picked up by Zelmer. Here's Cambier all the way. Scoops it up and misses, but a foul on the B-Diggers. And the foul was committed by Maddie Rule. That's her first. Cambier to the stripe. She's got 15 points in the game, and the free throw is good. The lead is up to 9, 48-39. Second free throw upcoming. That is up, and that's perfect again. Here comes Brush the other way. 2.5 minutes to go. Brown steps in. 15-footer is an air ball. The ball is loose. It's off of Hannah Cook out of bounds. B-Diggers retain possession. And Brown to throw it in. She had a good look, but missed everything. Brown. Bounce pass. It went right behind Mortensen. Tough pass for her to handle. And it's intercepted. Turnover number 25. Cambier the other way on the outside right to Zelmer. And then that pass knocked out of bounds by Rule. But the B-Diggers are down to their final 2 minutes and 12 seconds of the season. Amanda Lopez checks in for Lily Zelmer. They trail 49-39. Nice comeback by Brush, though. They could have got blown out in this game. Cook bounce pass is poked away, but Morrison chases it down. And then her pass is knocked out of bounds along the right baseline by Berg. And Lopez to throw it in. Lopez looking, still looking. Bounce pass inside to Cook. She banks and scores. She had position on the defender there. And now Faith Christian calls a timeout. We'll take it with them. 2:04 to go in the game. Faith Christian 31, Brush 39 on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. 51-39 Faith Christian with 2:04 to go in the game in this opening round 3A state tournament game. The Bead Diggers will have the basketball. Morrison throws it into Wolliver. Bead Diggers have to score on every possession. Here's Maddie Rule's three. It's up, and she got nothing but backboard. And the ball is out of bounds off of Hannah Cook, who tried to chase it down after she tapped it for Faith Christian. Brown to throw it in, 1:56 to go. Brown on the outside right to Wolliver, now to Brown. Bounce pass inside to Berg. She turns, she shoots, she misses, she's fouled. Foul is committed by Ristina Garaskova. That's her second. And the Bead Diggers will apply the backcourt pressure regardless of the result at the line. The free throw is off to the right. The Bead Diggers at the line are 2 out of 11. It's another reason they're losing. Second free throw upcoming for Lauren Berg. That one is up, and that one is around and no good. And the ball is knocked out of bounds. It's off of Hannah Cook as the ball was loose off the missed free throw. Maddie Rule to throw it in with 1:48 to go. Rule to Brown. Straight away to Wolliver. Wolliver dribbling to her right against Lopez. Bounce pass to Brown. Steps in, takes the shot, hit nothing but backboard. Ball's knocked out of bounds off of Lauren Berg. Faith Christian basketball. Garaskova to throw it in. In the backcourt towards Cook. Cook picks up the dribble, feeds Garaskova. She'll dribble it into the front court, picked up by Mortensen. On the outside right to Cambier, dribbles right baseline. She fell down and lost the basketball, and Lauren Berg has it for Brush. Brown the other way, 1:21 to go. Brown left baseline, dribbled the ball off the foot of Lopez out of bounds. Brown to throw it in with 1:20 to go, and the Bead Diggers down 51-39. Brown over to Maddie Rule, lobs it down low for Mortensen, dribbles, turns, hooks, and scores. Emma Mortensen now has 14 in the game. Brush to within 10, but we got 1:11 to go. Lopez in the backcourt, jump pass to Long in the front court, back out towards Lopez. Lopez with 1:01 to go, then stripped by Rule, and then Rule is fouled by Lopez. Tell you what, that's already the 6th turnover of the quarter by Faith Christian. And 1-1, that's the 19th foul. Rule's free throw is up and good. Yeah, this is going to be too little too late. 59.3 seconds to go, down by 9. Second free throw is back rimmed. Rebound to Berg. She turns and she missed the shot. It was partially blocked. Berg gets it right back. Bounce pass to Wolliver, and she's tied up. And that possession arrow is pointing in Brush's direction. And now Brown to throw it in. 52.7 seconds to go. It could get interesting if the Bead Diggers hit a three. Yeah, they might look for the three unless they get a wide open layup. Brown feeds it left corner. Rule. She'll take the three. It's off the back of the rim. And Berg has the rebound. Oh, they're going to call another tie-up. Oh, it looked like Berg had more control, and that's going to go in Faith Christian's direction. Now Cambier to throw it in for the Eagles. The Bead Diggers will have to foul. Down by 9 with 47.9 seconds to go. Cambier looking, still looking. Lobs it in the backcourt to Garaskova. Bead Diggers need a steal here. Garaskova spinning out of traffic, dribbles it into the front court, and she's fouled. Looked like Mortensen got her across the wrist. That will be her 4th. 9th team foul. Garaskova scored all of her points in the second quarter. She's got 7. With 42.1 seconds to go. Been a long fourth quarter with all the free throws. And this one is up, and that one is good. Second free throw upcoming. Faith Christian leads by 10, 52-42. That one is short, but the ball is chased down by Lily Zelmer. That's her 8th rebound off the bench. Jump pass is poked away, loose on the floor, knocked out of bounds by Wooliver. 35.9 seconds to go. I'm sure Brush will foul, but there's no shot here for the Bee Diggers. Down by 4 possessions, now full timeout. Brought to you by Greg Mullen at State Farm Insurance. Called by the Bee Diggers. 52-42, Faith Christian. A 1-minute break on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. Faith Christian basketball leading 52-42, 35.9 seconds to go, and they've made substitutions. Robbie Vigil to throw it in. Vigil to Scavone. Bee Diggers make substitutions as well. Aurora Thomas out there, Maddie Kerr. Esther Kim has the basketball for Faith Christian. Nice steal there by Maddie Kerr. Kerr with 17 seconds to go, leans, banks, and misses. Faith Christian commits the foul. And that is Jenna Scavone, her first. Maddie Kerr to shoot 2. Also, let's see who else in there for the Bee Diggers. The free throw is in. Tiffany Davis in there for the Bee Diggers. Second free throw is also in. Bee Diggers close to within 8, but down to 10 seconds to go. There's the front court pass. Not sure Brush will foul here. Doesn't make any sense at this point. There is the foul. Yeah, I don't know why you don't just call that off and don't do that. 4.9 seconds to go. All right, let's take a 1-minute break. We lost you there for a second. We'll be back in 1 minute. Faith Christian has defeated Brush by a score of 53-44. We'll take the 1-minute break right here on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. Bee Digger post-game show is brought to you by Mr. D's Ace Home Center in Sterling, Brush, and Fort Morgan, your farm and ranch headquarters for all your farm and ranch supplies. They carry feed for all your animals and pets. Mr. D's Ace Home Center. And unfortunately for the Brush Lady Bee Diggers, their season has come to an end as they lose this opening round 3A state tournament game to Faith Christian 53-44. Faith led 16-12 after 1, 30-20 at the break, 44-28 after 3. Bee Diggers had a nice run in the fourth quarter, but too little too late as they end the season with a 13-10 record. Faith Christian improves to 17-6 and will face the winner of the Eaton Sheridan game coming up at 7 o'clock. The Bee Diggers were led by Emma Morrison's 14 points, 12 for Lauren Berg, who also had 12 rebounds, 8 in the game from Maddie Rule, 6 points from Shelby Wooliver, and 4 from Mariah Brown. As for Faith Christian, they got 17 points from Carson Cambier to lead the way, 13 from Hannah Cook. And then it was Robbie Vigil with 8. Maddie Morrison with 6 points, 5 for Makina Long. 2 in the game for Amanda Lopez. And they got 8 from Ristina Garaskova, and they got 1 from a player that was not on the roster. 25 turnovers for the Bee Diggers, 18 of those in the opening half when they got themselves in a hole. 20 turnovers for Faith Christian. The Bee Diggers with a 1 rebound disadvantage, 31, while Faith Christian had 32, 8 of those by Cook and Lily Zelmer. The free throw line was not good for either team, but worse for Brush. The Bee Diggers not even at 30%. They were 5 out of 18. Faith Christian, 11 of 22. Keep in mind, the Bee Digger boys will be playing at 8 o'clock from Sterling, right here on 1010, as well as KSIR.com against Ken Denver. Michael Murphy will have the call of that game. Another great job by our sound engineer and producer, Rose Conda. She'll be on hand for the Brush Boys game against Ken Denver as well. The final score in this opening round 3A Girls State Basketball Tournament game, Faith Christian 53, Brush 44. We'll get you to ESPN Radio after the break right here on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com.